Two poems are new, so expect mistakes. I'ma tell them how you came for the dust of the earth, got cursed for the curse so we can know your name. Pictures depicting victims sentenced to sin, symptoms simply since we never would have fit your frame. I'ma tell them how you came for the dust of the earth, got cursed for the curse so we can know your name. Pictures depicting victims sentenced to sin, symptoms simply since we never would have fit your frame. I wanna tell them how demons were scared of you. They saw the fight you had with death, and they'd rather fish for smaller flames in a lake of fire than stand before the blazing sun of God. I want them to know your mind. Take a vacation into your wisdom, a trip I'd gladly fall for. Knowledge is power ain't the word when he is one. Who could come up with a word that could tell a sinner what angels see and saints can't understand? It's amazing. That you've given me a mouth and a mind that only argue when your name comes up. I'm speechless, but help me. Help me tell the truth, even if my voice shakes like I swallowed a nervous fistful of anxious earthquakes. Help me tell them how you weren't created, you just been here. As long as I just want to see if I'm lying, try to find a time machine that can go back to before time was born and watch. Watch you invent fire by saying it. Direct the sun's hot-headed self into a space you call sky and tell it to stay in its place. It ain't moved ever since because you're God. Help me tell them how you know everyone's thoughts, motives, actions all at the same dang time. And now before time, you knew what everyone in this room would think before they even thought to thinking. The deep God, too vast to understand like an ant. Trying to climb Mount Everest is impossible. What a giant of a mind you have. It's far from plain. Even a pilot couldn't reach your peaks. It's way too high. I want to dive or overdose on a God that will crack the sky. It's not a pipe dream. I want to tell them about your miracles. And how you deserve the credit when you said, let there be light way before the light bulb ever hit Edison. And I want to tell them about your miracles. And not just the time your glorious feet play freeze tag with the sea, but every minute that as humans refuse to repent, our hearts have to ask your grave to look the grace in the face and tell the grave, wait, let me remix that. Okay, I want to tell them about your miracles. And not just the time you played charades with the ocean and told him to act like his name was cement. But every minute that as humans refuse to repent, our hearts have to ask your mercy for the permission to forget that we're supposed to stop beating the first day we sin the music of grace. I want to tell them about the day you came uninvited into my heart. Tore the veil from my eyes like an impatient groom. You moved inside. You brought the gifts of the Spirit that follows wherever your presence goes. Can I tell them how nothing is impossible for you? Can I tell them how nothing is too hard for you? Can I tell them how you changed the sinner's appetite? My stomach was a playground for wickedness. My tongue evil like voodoo prayers. I threw up my hands when I seen them. You should have seen them when I turned from that vomit. I ain't bulimic, but can I tell them how you're coming back? All of creation can't wait for your encore, God. I seen the ocean saying hello to you the other day. Don't you see it waving? The stars can't wait to sit down, but they can't sit I want to tell them. Are you coming back? All of creation can't wait for your encore. I even seen the ocean saying hello to you, God. Don't you see it waving? The stars can't wait to sit down, but they can't stop giving you a standing ovation because you're famous. The bride is currently pacing back and forth, a godly pendulum, swinging from the tree of life while converted stiff necks hang on your every word. But can I tell you, how you never left like a broken compass? And even in our vows, no. How you never left like a broken compass. Divorce can't be found in your vocab. Even in our vows, you never said to death do us part, a sentence that won't apply to a groom that resurrects and a bride that will never die. Can I tell them? How you promised to leave us, and until then, I'm going to tell them, I forgot the end.